What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction of Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
I left my Mountain Dew in the room. Ugh. Anyways, so we are continuing down the King Crooked and Joell path. This is the second reaction to this album we put out today. It did just drop today. This is actually being recorded at 2 o'clock in the morning.
So it dropped recently.
So yeah. It dropped
an hour and a half.
2 hours ago. Hour and a half to 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Super excited to check this out. This is actually going to be Floodwaters. This is featuring Sly Pyper. If I remember correctly, was Sly Pyper on the Hard album, or was he on Eminem's Music to Murder by Side B?
I want to say Hard?
I think it was... That sounds kinky. I think it was Hard.
Harder.
Anyways.
Right.
We're excited. I remember
really liking, Sly Pyper.
Sly Pyper last time we heard. So... We're not going to waste any time. We're going to react to this if you guys have already heard it. If not, click the link in the description below, hop on over. That link is actually going to take you to the Spotify playlist for this album.
Right.
And then come back. Because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. And what that means is we will pause to have conversation.
Correct.
Sometimes consistently. Sometimes not so much. It just depends on the day. So with that being said, it's time to slash down and break it down.
Today's hit or miss is what he means, yeah.
Right. It's time to slash down and break it down. This is King Crooked and Joell Ortiz featuring Sly Pyper with Floodwaters.
Nice.
Marvin Gaye did an album called Here My Dear, it was just right. Made the album so the royalties could be alimony for his ex-wife. This is alimony for the fans. Gangster, always give a fuck about whoever put you where you are, that's gang. Bump this while you smoking on the little West Coast. East. Don't spill your douce all on your retros. Side. Heavy strap got me feeling like I'm wearing wet clothes. Gun like a dick sucker in a hearing aid, it's giving death blows. Keep a peace, but I meditate just to keep the peace in a better state. I don't need the beef if it's featherweight. These frequencies help me elevate to a different plane like an aboriginal adolescent on a walkabout. Ghosts from my past all around. Benz pull up to a 100 house. Lot of funerals in my family this year. This is my therapy, nigga. Music always helped parent me, nigga. Apparently it took care of me, nigga. Haters coming at me terribly. I'ma get you Indian Cherokee. Get socked out for the heresy. I'ma rock him like I'm Eric, nigga. Maybe we should just walk away like fuck sliding. Both of us.
I really like that, call, echo type way that they're handling this. Just the two words that are, they're just, so the Aboriginal on a walkabout is amazing because he was saying, take me to the next level. Because oftentimes those are the spiritual walks when they find their, what is it called? Spirit animal. Stuff like that. And so they are sometimes just sleep deprivation, food deprivation, but it's often fasting and, and then the haunted house. That was cute. I did like that. He had some good ones in there. I'm thinking that starting this off with the whole harder euphemisms was maybe the right way to go.
Right.
Yeah, unless you're talking the way he is, and then it's a death blow. Because, that's just him. I mean, at least he died happy, right?
Oh,
and I was going to say, a lot of the major gangsters and or drug lords have found that the best way to rule is not just through fear, but to make sure that you're giving to your community, especially where you want to live. Because then, I mean, look, there are still shrines around to some of the drug lords. Because they did elevate their community in terms of putting money into it.
right.
So that is gangster. It is way to go.
Get socked out for the heresy. I'ma rock him like I'm Eric, nigga. Maybe we should just walk away like fuck sliding. Both of us live another day like fuck dying. On my phone smoking Gurkhas, running plays like a wideout. My backyard is my hideout. Sometimes I just need to vibe out. Hey, yo, Silk, what's happening with you? What's the word? Me and Joell about to run a power play. I need you to fuck with us, man.
I got you.
My nigga. Yo, hit that brother Sly on the three-way. We can't do this shit without him.
Flood waters keep rising. Gosh, y'all must have beef with Poseidon. Lies live while I love. realizing paradise ain't what it used to be. No, talk about it, I don't usually. Fooling myself, expecting shit to change. They still shackling us with shiny chains. Question. Who made this prison so luxurious? For us. Heaven on earth is not so dangerous. For us.
Man, it's so happy out here right now.
Oh, Sly's voice.
I really love, like, you know, the saxophone. What is it? That's not the sax. Was it? It's the trumpet of some kind, I think. But, like, I just like the jazz music sound vibe coming in before Sly does, because his voice is goddamn gorgeous. Singing about a gilded cage.
Right.
It still sounded pretty okay. Heavenly, one might say.
Right. All right, Joel. That's a joke for those of you that were here for not the past time, but the time before.
Yeah, not my fuck up that time.
Yeah, I called him Joel. Let's see what Joel's got.
For us.
Man, it's so happy out here right now. I feel like the air got more weight than it's ever had. Y'all don't feel that?
You cut the
Yo, good
tension
looking,
with a
Sly.
knife?
Word. Ice melting in my...
I said like you could cut the tension with a knife?
Right.
I feel like the air got more weight than it's ever had. Y'all don't feel that? Yo, good looking, Sly. Word. Ice melting in my drink as I sit and think like it's still happening. Kaepernick took a knee, then Derek Chauvin did as a reaction. Time heals all wounds, huh? Why the fuck I feel like I'm still scabbing? Anxiety, PTSD, and depression form.
It took me a second to remember who Derek Chauvin was.
What, remember what?
Who Derek Chauvin was.
He's tired.
Damn.
I sit and think like it's still happening. Kaepernick took a knee, then Derek Chauvin did as a reaction. Time heals all wounds, huh? Why the fuck I feel like I'm still scabbing? Anxiety, PTSD, and depression forming these pill habits. Zombies using phone screens as a smoke screen to their real life. Subconsciously in competition with your last post, but they hit like. Ironically, a heart pops up, but it's no love that come with that. Twerk video, run it back. Share death post, then double tap on a life quote. Fuck is that? COVID-19 got us under mask. Give me 6 feet. Why you coughing? 6 feet, we lower coffins. Another lost one. So often, we becoming numb. No more one-on-ones. We just run the guns. A conundrum that got me wondering if the love is done and just hate left. I take breaths, yeah, the deep kind. Meditate with a clean mind. Try to levitate and not decline. I elevate with each rhyme and demonstrate I'm in deep prime of my life. And what I write's as cold as ice. Ain't got a freeze time. I'm nice. Feel like the younger me. Gene strong, good dungarees. Team going, it's just son and me. Yeah, me and son, like one of these vacays that I bees on. Smiling, growling, just trying to stay above water on these islands, but
Flood waters keep rising.
God damn,
That
Joel.
was okay. So that was super deep but playful for somebody who normally specializes in narration. Now, I'm not saying Joel can't do any of this other stuff. I'm saying he specializes in a special breed of like straightforward but storytelling. That was way more playful in terms of how he chose his flow and also the consonants that he was exaggerating and so on. But it was still deep, very dark too, which I think honestly is the times we're in.
That whole 6 feet while you cough in, now you're
coughing.
6 feet.
Yeah, is how we lay a coffin. Well, and then, you know, this whole COVID has us masked. But he was also came straight from social media and how a heart pops up, but there's no love and so on and so forth. And so bringing in the has us masked is sort of like we're all fake. We're all faking our emotions because you either hit a like button or a heart button.
I mean, let's be real. How many times have you typed in LOL but actually was not laughing?
Right. Or hit the like button, like he said, while you're still feeling jealousy over that person's life, you know?
Right.
So that's why I said it's dark, but he did it playfully, you know?
All right, Sly, carry us out.
Take us home.
Seems like gosh, I must have beef with the side and I live while our loved ones are dying. These times got my real eyes realize paradise ain't what it used to be. Talk about it, I don't usually. Fooling myself, expecting shit to change. They still shackling us with shiny chains. Question. Who made this prison so luxurious? For us. Heaven on earth is not so dangerous. For us.
I'm not as good with brass instruments, but I think that's some sort of trumpet that's going on.
That would have been trombone.
Trombone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's because it has the slide, which you would have to have. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm not that great with brass instruments, but that was lovely. His voice.
Although there was somebody out there that loved watching you do that, by the way. Just...
Not fast enough for most people. You know. Anyway, I really like this. There's not much that they're going to put out that I'm going to be like, yeah, that wasn't for me.
So, I loved it. And it's also a bit relieving to know that, because I was assuming every single song on
was
this
going to be Slaughterhouse.
was going to be discussing issues within Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
So it was nice to have a song that wasn't and was just more about the times that we're currently in.
Right.
And all the bullshit that people are still going through.
Right. Yeah.
Man, it was just a good track.
I also like the slight role reversal because, again, you know, Crook started it, but his was almost more a narration type verse this time, no matter how expertly he put it together. But Joell got the sort of more playful sounding verse. So I think they're a good team. I like that they give each other sort of the space to share the light on each track. So, and Sly, he could sing me to sleep every night. That's a beautiful voice.
Yes, agreed. All right, so if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, but ring the bell for notifications. Remember, we will be back Tuesday
With more.
Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quick response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. We cannot wait to see you depraved people later.
Bye.